There are times when your life plays out like the most dramatic blockbuster movie from Hollywood, and it's your life, regular old you. I feel like our guest in Key Africans Unlocked this week had exactly that experience, and where it led him to was a crossroads. Either you change your life around, or you die. That's so dramatic. But what he managed to do, of course, was turn his life around because he's obviously on our show. I work with Offie all the time, and so does Chilu. We work with him at least once a week. An award-winning sound engineer. He's a great guy, wonderful spirit, with an incredible story. It's Key Africans Unlocked. Welcome to it. How you been, Chilu?
Been doing good, man. It's been a good year, good month. How you been?
Not good, man.
Oh.
I won't lie. Yeah, my soccer team lost again. When my soccer team
Small
loses,
problems.
when my soccer team loses, I don't have a turn-up week, you know?
Yeah.
I generally like to have a full week, unbridled, no issues.
Yeah.
But when my team loses, that week is toned down.
Wait, what's your soccer team?
He's Arsenal, he's Chelsea.
Are you Chelsea, bro?
He's
At least
Chelsea.
you know how I'm
Both
feeling
lost.
right now.
Both lost the same way. 2-1 to like whack teams
Away from home.
away, you know.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a good day.
Oh,
It's
cool.
a dope day. And yeah, Chelsea, how you doing, man?
Hey, man. I was so sad, man.
I know the feeling.
When I
trust
saw that, I was like working and watching the match at the same time. And it was just... I'm giving up for the season, by the way. Already, I'm done.
Oh.
me. It's not even like...
I know, me.
Oh,
I know how
man.
to face the facts. I know how to do stats. I can see the stats already. We are
Not in your favor.
Wow.
We're going to be hanging at 4th or 5th.
Wow. You guys were champions just now.
So, at least we won something in the last...
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Let's
Hey,
leave it there. No, let's leave it there. We're done. Once you start talking about when you last won things, I check out.
Okay.
Offie, welcome, man.
What's up, man? How are you?
Thanks for agreeing to do this, bruh. And I
Word.
know we talked about doing this literally like in a matter of weeks. Weeks ago, we said we're doing this thing, and now you're here.
I kind of volunteered myself.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, and I know you don't like these things.
I don't like these things.
You're behind the camera, man. You're like behind the scenes kind of guy, generally.
I like to be the one who's recording things and
Yeah.
checking if everything's going well, I suppose. But now it's like, I'm checking if everything's going well from this side. Like right now, I'm just looking at these mics, just thinking,
And just going, what
is
could
this
go
guy,
wrong?
Yeah.
is this guy, projecting well enough? Is this- yeah.
Well, I
That's-
mean, if anyone hasn't guessed already by now, clearly, Offie is a sound guy.
Mm.
yeah.
He usually works behind the scenes. We actually are in your spot right now. We are in your studios. This is where we
Lovely
do
spot.
Yes. This is the
Sweet
voice
spot
booth.
audio.
Sweet spot audio. And I love the
Yeah.
name and I love the spot. What else don't we know about Offie? Who is Offie?
Yeah. So Offie is not in my real name, it's my nickname.
Okay, what's your real name?
My real name is Goodwill.
Is?
Nkululeko, Vuyile. Those are the names that my parents gave me as a
I love
joke, I
them.
think.
As a
You
joke.
think?
I think so, because I don't like any of them. None of them.
Goodwill is
too.
dope.
It's okay.
Goodwill is dope.
It's okay as well. It's like one of those names where they should let the children pick their names, I think, parents.
When
Yeah.
they're old enough.
Yeah.
So who,
You know,
gave,
we
you,
just
who gave
got-
you the name Offie then?
My grandmother used to call me Offie Fire.
Okay.
And then my mom, I think she was jealous of that. So she started to cut it short to Offie. At home, she'd call me that.
Yeah.
And then out there, my grandmother, when she sees me, she was like, Offie the fire. And I think my mom was like, Aish, need to up that, So at home, she'd be like, Offie, I'm like, it was weird. So I think my friends, one day they found out that my name is Offie from my mom calling me from one of the rooms or whatever. And then it found so funny. They were laughing so hard and they started calling me Offie.
Yeah.
Because in the hood, Offie means woman as well. Or your mother,
Really?
mother, like mother.
Okay.
So they were like, your name is Mother. And I was like, Offie. And then it just became my name
Oh.
for real.
I like.
And now it's my name for real.
My mom almost called me good son.
Dude, have good son, goodwill.
I wish
It's a
I
good
had.
thing.
I wish I had a deep explanation as to why she wanted a good son. Maybe the name good son has got some kind of biblical. I don't know why she wanted to call me good son.
Wow.
So when you say goodwill, I'm like,
That can work.
that could
I
work.
don't mind goodwill. It's just, for white people to have some way to call me. But Offie is cool because it's universal.
Yeah.
Anyone can say Offie.
Yeah, Offie's easy.
And people's like, it's a weird name. I'm like, but you don't know where I'm from. What if I'm from a place where Offie is just a common name?
Yeah.
Because people always like, Offie is short for what? I'm like, nothing. Just Offie.
Offense.
I
I'm sure you
I
get that a
started
lot.
calling
That's
myself.
what I thought. I thought it was.
I started,
offensive.
telling people it's offensive, like just to get them off my back, really. Because now I have to tell my backstory every time I meet new people. It's like, nah.
Because that backstory right now has been like 4 minutes.
Exactly.
I feel
And
your pain.
you are taken back right now. Like, what? You know,
Yeah, he didn't know.
I didn't know.
I've known
And
you
I've known you
for
for like over a decade. Yeah.
Yeah.
You also
that's
thought it was
something new.
offensive. No?
Initially, I did. And then afterwards, when you have to interact with brothers, do some internet banking, do some electronic transfers, like, why is your name Offie not on the POP?
Yeah. It's like, who's this VG?
Who's this VG
guy?
Nxumalo?
It's my trading name.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
besides the name, who are you, man?
Oh, me, yes.
Yeah.
I'm a guy. I'm from a family of 4 siblings, or 3 siblings plus me, which is 4, right?
Yeah.
So 2 brothers, 1 sister, from Tembisa, the hood, like proper hood. I don't know how I turned out this way, but anyway.
It's funny. I was speaking to somebody yesterday that was dead set that you're not from South Africa.
I know,
Let
a lot of
alone
people,
from the hood.
a lot of people
They're like,
say that.
Offie is definitely, I guarantee you, Offie's not South African. And I was like, that guy is about as South African as it gets.
I know, it's like my accent come out.
Mambisa, Joe. There's nothing more.
I'm from the hood. Like, even though I have this weird accent, I still have the, the black words are still there when I say, the heaviness of the hoodness.
Sure.
Yeah, I know, I'm proper hood, man,
Dope.
But, yeah, and I decided to just leave the hood, like, when I was young, in my young days. A lot of people stay and try and, I don't know, whatever. I just wanted to leave because I needed to find my own way. Because what I wanted to do was different from what everyone else was doing, like working at TV, being a sound engineer, final mixing. What is that? You're a DJ. I'm like, no, not a DJ. I'm a final mix, and people just still don't get it.
Yeah.
You're mixing live bands. I'm like, no, I record voice artists. I mix trailers. I mix TV shows, movies. So I had to like leave there so that I could just be more at a place where I can meet people who are like me. In
When
that
did
space.
you get the initial interest to venture into that kind of world?
So
TV.
I think it's all watching movies and the cars screeching and explosions and everything. I'm like, that stuff can't be real, because when you're a kid, you're like, is that really blowing up and all that? And then I just started, like, I liked music at the same time. So I was into music, and then so music and TV sort of came together later on. And I saw, I was watching actually, this show about these guys in a hostel. And the credits, then they used to have like words plus picture of what the person does, like an image, an icon of what the person does. Yeah.
In the subtitles.
No, like
Right when the credits are rolling at the end of the
Oh,
episode.
I see. Producer,
Okay.
show
Got you,
an
got you,
icon or something.
So not only the actors, but also the
descriptions of like what vision mixing is and whatever, like an icon for that.
Wow.
But like old school style. So I saw the sound thing and I saw some sort of, and I was like, this is a sound, like things get mixed in TV. There's a sound element. And then from then I just wanted to like know more of that. And I ventured out to go and find out how to get work in TV. I went to Ep2 and interned there for 1-2 years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's where it started pretty much.
Massive.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is that, so me when I was growing up watching TV, I never thought like that. I always just kind of, what I saw was what I saw. That's what it was. I never thought, who's doing sound there, And it's funny that you should say that growing up in that space, anything to do with sound, you're either a DJ or you're on radio or you're mixing songs.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't know if the whole scope of creative work in sound is known by young, upcoming Black African kids. They don't really know that behind the scenes, there exists a whole entire space of sound stuff and creativity that they can get engaged in, So I guess seeing you out there as that guy is also kind of alerting them to the fact that, okay, so you can also do this in the same music and sound and TV space.
That's true. Yeah, like a lot of guys who are younger than me who were kind of like friends or in the same circles, most of them changed their career, didn't know what they wanted to do, while they were at school. So when they finished school, most of them just wanted to be sound guys.
Yeah.
because I kind of like introduced them to this world of this is cool. I want to do this, and most of them actually doing that now,
And
like
you're
full
pioneering in
time.
a sense.
Yeah, not really like wanting to call that on myself and say I'm the one who made it happen, but I think because we're all in the same circles, they saw what I was doing and they maybe also wanted to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And they followed it.
I agree.
Yeah.
And to be honest, those are the best career sort of icons and mentors. Not the ones who talk about it and the ones who write about it,
Yeah.
but the ones who you can see in your own life. So your friends circle, your family circle, the people you know that you grew up with. When you see somebody taking a career path that is left of center, not ordinary, then it makes that a real thing for you.
Yes.
What I noticed about you going forward, man, and at first when I noticed this, and we're just going to move away from the sound stuff now. Remember earlier on you said, I'm a guy.
Yes.
That is what really fascinated me.
Yeah.
Your guy moves for me in recent times are what really drew my attention to you. That's why you're here today. I'm like, is it just me or has Offie changed? Remember I was asking you. I was like,
you did.
What is it about Offie that's different? Because I've known Offie for years. But what is it about Offie that's changed? You had a big transformation lately, no?
Oh, the physical one.
The physical
one, which I'm sure then also translates to a mental one at some point.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it does translate to a mental thing.
Let's start with the physical though.
But yeah.
You lost weight, dude.
So
you lost weight, dude. Surely it's not that. He didn't just lose weight.
He didn't just lose weight.
Offie lost weight.
And
He
then,
started looking different.
Yeah.
Like you started getting more buff, more defined. You look leaner. You look healthier. You're brighter. Your skin's glowing. Your eyes are white.
All those
you're
things.
alive. All those things.
well, in the hood, they don't take that as a good thing when you get skinnier.
Yeah.
I think this guy's dying. My mom was like scared when I sent her a picture of me wearing like a suit. And I took an Instagram picture, but I was like, let me send it to my mom too, so she can see me wearing a suit and a bow tie, because I don't dress like that.
Fitted suit.
It was nice and tidy,
Nice.
And then my mom is like, oh, my son is dying. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, she's really thought, like, no, it's not good. Like, she says, you were not born like that.
Wow.
All your life, you're big. Why you gotta be? I'm like, girl, chill. Oh, okay, I almost died,
Is that what happened? You almost
I
died?
didn't really almost die. So, okay, let me take you back.
Take us back.
Because if your mom is surprised, that's taking it back. Take us back.
No, even like not back, but maybe 3-4 years ago, 4, 5, yeah. I was working in the studio, and then something like I couldn't focus on an object, like on the screen or something, and I was like, something's wrong with my eyes. What's wrong? So I get up, trying to go get water. So I'm at the office, out of my studio, looking down this long corridor, probably like 80 meters, 60 meters. And then I can't focus on the people like at a distance. And I'm just like, why? And I started freaking out, like, oh, my eyes, oh my gosh, what's going on? So I go to the doctor that afternoon. This woman is like, ooh, boy, your blood sugar.
Wow.
Sky high. You should be in a coma right now.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, we should actually put you in a drip and everything. I'm like, what? God, what do you mean? Look at me, I'm fine. It's like, boy, you're overweight. You're type 2 diabetic right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So type 2 diabetes, once it gets to a certain level, it affects your eyesight.
No, it's just, sugar
Sugar in general.
will mess up with your eyes, man.
Damn,
Because I used to feel pains in my fingers, like my hands. Sometimes when I eat like a heavy meal, you get the itis, you get tired. But I used to feel it in my veins as well, like some sort of
Like
discomfort.
a pull, like,
Yeah. But I didn't know what it was, but it was actually like sugar. Just your blood sugar is just your blood is probably having a hard time just circulating because, that's why I don't know, they have to cut off limbs.
With the severe cases,
Yeah, with severe cases or whatever. So then I went to this girl. I was like, so what do I do? She gave me like medication, like, prescribed stuff. And I kind of went on research myself and I was like, I'm not going to be on this because she said I'm going to be on this forever.
Wow.
And I'm like, type 2 is self-caused. You can reverse it when I was reading on Google. Google.
Yeah, Google,
Such
you
a
get everything.
helpful friend, So then, my life sort of started taking a turn then. Starting eating healthier. Because I still didn't feel I was fat.
Yeah.
For real. I was 105 maybe at the one time and then 95 kgs mostly.
Yeah.
Or 200.
Yeah.
Mostly mine. But I was that I'm just big boned.
That's what we tell us. That's what I tell myself.
Yeah. Listen, we tell ourselves whatever we need to tell ourselves to make ourselves big boned, thick, curvy. We give a lot of little synonyms.
Yeah.
Especially with black people. being healthy and like skinny is not a thing that any black guy aspires to.
No.
You know, because it's a sign of lambile.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
just
You're
slang it,
starving.
you know, like
Poverty.
just, you know.
You have no money, you're
You know?
hungry, you're not wealthy. I was even told by some, I can't remember if it was a woman who, she was like, I would rather a guy with a big pot belly is my dude than a guy who's lean and fit, because then I look like I'm with a guy who can take care of me. So she thinks she looks better if he looks overweight.
Mm-hmm.
There's something to be said in terms. I'm loving the story, but where we're segueing to culturally, as African guys, that whole thing about being chubby, looking like you're doing well, is quite a thing. I mean, I know I'm from Zambia, obviously, and I remember going back to visit about maybe 3-4 years ago, and I have an uncle. He's a professor. And he opens the door and I'm there and he says, "Oh, you are fat." And he said it so emphatically, you know.
Wow.
But he didn't think of it like he was saying anything bad, you know. That's what generally is what you guys are referring to.
Yeah.
Where being big and chubby is...
It's a sign of wealth and just, you know, as a man. I'm a man when I'm big and, you know, like I have a stature of some sort. And I'm just, for me, I started realizing, no, you know, I need to change my lifestyle. So diet came. But diet can only last, you know, diet, man, it's so hard. Like, you've tried it, you know, when you're cutting out sugars and starting to use xylitol, you know, having less this and whatever. Cut out fast foods entirely. It kind of like, you know, helped. But then I saw some people on TV and like, you know, the show where they get fat people to Biggest Loser.
Yeah,
there was a South African one, which was not so great.
I remember with the girl as the host. She was a trainer, I think. She was like a...
I think so, yeah. It was like one of the channels.
I forget her name, but yeah. She was,
so
she was really good.
And I saw somebody I knew from the hood who was on that show, Big Boy. And he was there trying to... And it kind of like made me feel like, if this boy can do it, let me, you know, do it too, you know. And I started, you know, white friends can help you too. Don't forget that.
You started cycling.
Started cycling. You know, my one,
yeah. I see how your white friends can get you cycling.
My friend, she got me into cycling, and hey, man, from there it was just from there. I think that's where the mindset started. And you know, I'm gonna just do this. Cycling is my passion. Dope. And it became my passion for a couple of years, and then started playing soccer. I played, I don't know, I'm from the hood. I played soccer as a kid. I wasn't so well. Wasn't so great at it. But then I started playing soccer again at 2014, I think.
Yeah.
5-a-side football. And ever since then as well, like, that was also my other release, you know, meeting up with these kids, these young guys who are like 20, 19. And I'm like 32-year-old.
Out there keeping up with them.
With these little children.
Outrunning them.
You know, eventually.
Yeah.
But, you know, it started off, you know, I was like there wearing my, soccer outfit. And then, you know, you'd be like, oh, you look like a traffic cop. Because, you know, it's that physique of a traffic cop, you know, with those tight pants.
But we have to be clear. The traffic cops around where we're from are not like the traffic cops in most places.
Exactly.
The ones that look like, you know, G.I. Joes.
Exactly, you know, that fitness. And, our traffic cops are...
Our traffic cops are a little different.
It's
like donuts and pop.
Donuts and pop, you know. So my friends, not even my friends,
Shout out to
some of the
traffic
kids.
cops,
Yeah, shout out to the traffic cops. You know, they're doing their thing.
They're doing their thing.
Keeping our streets...
Keeping us mad safe.
Safe.
And, you know, you can't outrun a guy who's racing in a car, so...
Yeah.
Exactly. You know? So, so that was also another drive when these kids like, traffic cop, I'm like, I'll show you. And it was some white boys, footy, you know, who were just like, you know, I'm like, I wonder if it's coming from a positive place or a negative place, but I don't care. I'm going to change that.
You know what's dope about that is that everyone is telling you, this is who you are. This is how you've been. You're always this way since you were born. Other people are calling you names, making fun of you, and your health is starting to be at risk. And out of all of these turns, what you're telling yourself is, you know what? I'm going to get right. Yeah. I'm going to fix that. You're not getting discouraged.
No.
You're not slipping into like a comfort zone of saying, hey, man, that's how it is.
You know?
You're literally taking those kind of feedback thingies and criticisms and using them
as the drive to make me better. Yeah, because some people will be depressed about it.
Yeah.
And whatever, because, you know, people suffer from depression. As a black person, you can't suffer from depression.
Why?
It's an unknown thing. Like, your parents are like, and then you just be strong.
Yeah,
you know?
back up, man.
Back up,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like people get admitted to psychiatric situations where they're there for 2 weeks, you know, to cleanse their mind because they have problems or whatever. Black person, there's no such. I don't even know there's a place like that exists.
They might pray
Yeah,
for you.
Yeah,
They
we'll
might
pray for you,
that's
cast
what they
out the
would.
demons and
cast
stuff.
out
you
a
know.
demon.
My mama probably will do that for you.
Yeah.
She will anointing oil and everything. And I believe in God and everything.
Yeah.
But sometimes we just like to cast away our personal things that we can fix ourselves to
Yeah.
to the man above, you know, and everything. It's like, no, man, just take responsibility.
Yeah,
And that's what I started doing.
So your goal was to reverse. Did you? Because now you're clear. You don't have
Now I don't have to worry
diabetes at all.
about. Yeah, I can eat a slab of chocolate right now. I won't die.
That's so dope.
It's reversed. Yeah.
So okay, so that was your goal. I want to reverse this thing.
Pretty much reversed. And then I saw Kabelo Mabalani
Buga two
who got
shoes.
2 shoes
TKZ.
on his journey too, you know?
Yeah.
And whereas he like fit and he used to be like my size and he's like an older guy than me. And I was like, I looked up to that, you know, unknowingly as well. Just looking at him, it's like, I can do that too.
Dope.
You know, it inspired me really, like just seeing that. You know, it's not like I wrote it in a book and like my goal is to be like him or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not a goal-oriented person. I just want to do things because if somebody thinks I can't do it, let me just do it for myself and prove myself that I can do it.
Okay, so you don't set the goals, you just kind of do it.
I bluff my way through most things. Like I always say, like life is like a games of poker. You know, just a series of games of poker where you just get your cards dealt and then you just like, got a crap hand, and you just bluff your way into winning or making something out of that. And that's what I see life as.
That's a dope analogy.
Yeah.
Were you ever depressed at any point when you're going through your transformation?
No. Never. Depression. I don't know what depression is.
So you've never been depressed?
Maybe if I was,
Would you admit though, if you were?
I would admit if I was. No, man. I like my personal space.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would sit at home and just be this recluse for like a day or two.
Yeah.
Then come out in the world and just show myself that I'm there. But most of the time I just hide away. But it wasn't really depression. It's just sometimes you just gotta find yourself, and like reach into yourself and like ask yourself questions.
Yeah.
You need to be honest to yourself, because a lot of us don't trust ourselves because we let ourselves down so many times, And I think that's me. I tried to sort of be honest with myself and saying, okay, cool, go to gym, go think there, go run, go do this. So you could think and, start planning your life, while you're moving. Because sitting and writing things down for me, I don't know. It just never worked. I was forced by my partner at the time as well to like write things down and have goals. And I was just like, no, I know what I want. It's all here in my head. I'll just get to it when I get to it, It's all part of the journey anyway. I suppose I lived with that rule. And I still live with that.
No pen and pad, Jay-Z, it's all here.
No, it's all in the head. You
just busting freestyle.
Exactly.
Just offer the dome life.
So what I want to find out from you is, like, in terms of your diet, have you kind of maintained a discipline as far as that's concerned, or do you just kind of eat whatever you want and then let exercise sort you out?
There is some sort of discipline, I could say. The discipline, though, it's not like I won't go to McDonald's. I don't know if I can say that. No, I like the hotcakes from there.
They will not sponsor this show.
Yeah.
No teasing.
No, I love the hotcakes from there, though. The breakfast thing. But that's pretty much it because it's just flapjacks, I do eat takeaways, but once in a while. I cook, I eat whatever. I eat bread every day. This whole gluten thing is just a lie to me. I'm black. What can I eat that's not bread? If you're black, like what? Rice and what, lettuce? I'm like,
if you're black, you can't eat anything that doesn't have
there has to be some
cauliflower
bread.
rice. Have you guys heard of that?
Yes,
of course,
it's
I've heard
terrible.
of cauliflower rice.
Yeah.
Have you heard of a cauliflower-based pizza?
Yes, I know cauliflower pizza, man. Cauli pizza, that's what they call it.
Cauli pizza.
Cauli pizza.
We call it
man,
pizza. That's how we call it.
It's like
pizza.
It's like eating grass with like toppings.
I've noticed the cauliflower-based pizza you can't keep a day. Like, it can't be an overnight thing.
Yeah.
You got to eat it immediately.
Right there.
And even then,
you
have to be serious about your not wanting pizza.
Like, food was created to be amazing, guys. I don't know why sometimes we just want to, deprive ourselves of that food thing. I love food, man. I eat a steak any day,
Yeah.
I'll eat it, not really a pizza. But yeah, like there is a discipline to my diet to some extent. Mm-hmm. But most of it, as you said, gets taken care of via the exercise.
What kind of throws me off is the hours that you say you spend at gym.
Oh.
Because I'm that guy who's like 30 minutes is good. Last time you think you were doing 4 hours, isn't it?
4 hours in the gym, bro.
like
4 hours. Is it?
three tops. Three and a half. Look, it involves the sauna, like the shower.
Okay.
Just
No,
it's
sauna like 20
all
minutes.
part of like a therapy thing. You go there, you do your running.
Okay.
For me, I have to run, get myself like in the mood, man.
Give us times as you're doing it. So
Running,
rough estimate.
yeah.
running. It's anything from 20 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
And treadmill is like really, it's running for you. You just running in
Keep
the
up
street
with the
for me.
treadmill.
No, I can't run in the street, man. It's so tiring on the
Okay.
road or whatever. I just because I'm thinking I'm gonna get tired halfway and then now I have to walk back another. I'm like, so it's like, no, I'd rather be in one place and just run there.
Gotcha.
So 40 minutes max, 45. But that's like when I'm really feeling good. I haven't been to gym in 2 days or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. And then I just go to the weights and do whatever. No plan. I see guys with diaries. Right, today I'm doing shoulders and back and everything. For me,
Leg
it's just
day.
for me. I'm just
What are we doing today?
Bicep. Let's do shoulder. Let's do push-ups. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just random. It's exercise. It's all gonna. At the end of the day, all comes together.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be strong on one side and then weak on the other side because now I didn't follow this, formula or whatever. There's no formula. I'm just there just to get my mind right, mostly, And
You know what I'm picking up from Offie, man? I'm picking up the fact that he seems to have this built-in control mechanism where he knows how to regulate himself, where he doesn't need to be told. For example, he doesn't set goals, but he achieves them somehow. He doesn't need to put motivation in place, so he doesn't need to choose a mentor, and yet he will have people he looks up to like Boga. He doesn't need to have a personal trainer who will tell him 20 good minutes in the gym and you're fine. He spent 4 hours doing whatever his body needs at the time.
Yeah.
But there's a certain kind of guy you need to be that kind of person.
I think maybe I could say my dad made me that guy. Well, not really made me, but the things he exposed me to. My dad was very, as black guys as well. Father is like, this guy was in my life. He used to, take me to school, back, whatever, feed me, whatever.
Yeah.
But there's no that deep connection, with your dad for most black people.
Sure.
But my dad, like he used to take me to golf. He used to play golf. That's what he played. Every weekend, this guy, gone.
Donald Trump.
Golf. Take me with most times to be his caddy. So I'm out there walking for 4 hours, 5 hours, carrying this big ass bag, and I'm like 12, 15 or whatever, But that life was the thing that sort of made me want to leave the hood as well. Because I had no attachment to the hood because, I'm always at a different place
Exposed,
on weekends.
Yeah.
So seeing all these rich white people and everything, and we just like poor guys, just, and it was like, it was an aspirational thing for me. Later it became that. I can reach that. I can be that. I don't have to be stuck here listening to this music that I'm exposed to every day. The environment and everything. I could be there. My dad came from nothing. He was a caddy too. And then one day they told him, from this time when we finish playing, and white people, the members of the club, you caddies can go play your round of golf. Like 4 p.m. in the evenings. Okay. And they'll start playing their own golf. And then eventually these kids grow up and they start working and they go play proper golf. Now they're allowed to play and be members and everything. And for me, that inspired me. These people broke boundaries.
Yeah.
People wouldn't even find out. Wouldn't even know. These guys did that. But these guys from like the hood, they went there and forced themselves to be part of those people, to be in the same space and played with these people who are trained from kids, maybe some of them, or golf is just, it's their thing that they do for Fridays, whatever. But for my dad and his friends, it was like their passion. They wanted to be pros. And at one time they became like top players who were representing their country, their provinces and everything, My dad became the first black captain of a golf club at Irene, before he passed away, which was like a short-lived stint, but he eventually got it from nothing, And for me, I was like, now I'm realizing that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
That exposure, kind of told me I could reach whatever height I need to in life. I don't have to be.
So here's an Offie story.
Mm.
I used to some time ago have a studio, and Offie, helped out, and he was basically the invisible guy at the studio
Yes,
who
yeah.
made it work. But then I'd come to the studio, say on like on Monday after he's been around over the weekend. The computer would be full of trailers, like movie trailers, because he'd be studying the mixes and stuff of like Hollywood trailers. So similar work ethic that you have in terms of like figuring out things with your health is what I saw, you doing with the sound stuff. And then brother got an award. He got a Pro Max award for his sound.
Like a radio trailer.
Yeah, so similar to what your dad was doing, like, breaking ground that way in your field, then you also with that kind of discipline and
like for me it was more of a enjoyment thing, like loving to watch trailers and seeing what these guys are doing and like being at awe. And they're like, wow, that's amazing. Like these guys are just amazing, like. And then I started doing that as well, as this job. I worked for a promo company where I made promos every day, and that's what I lived and breathed for like the last 9-10 years. Yeah, and because I love sound. That's at the end of the day, we all come back to the sound thing. Sound has always been my thing. Just when I was a kid, I used to talk using sound effects. My friends used to actually make fun of me. Like a car comes like, and then happening here, like exactly,
Dingo. Yeah, go ahead.
So that's what I used to talk like anyway. And most black people usually we do that. We have sound in our talking.
We're very expressive.
We're very expressive with our sound effects. Without even knowing it.
Yeah.
But we see it on
even
TV.
If the sound effect makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like I switched off the light, like, and then we all know that the sound of the light doesn't go.
I know, right? That day.
So I switched off the light, like,
yeah, because our language is based on the sound the thing makes,
It really
like
is.
it's two,
Yeah, it's two.
Where does the sound come from? Because the thing goes two. Now it's just two,
And you see now your talent made you ka-ching.
Exactly.
Hey,
Right?
well, the catching one day will come, but it wasn't really the main focus as well for me. Money is just I suppose a result of the things that you do. Like a certificate of your effort.
Certificate of your effort.
Of your work.
That's cash. That's deep.
Yeah, that's what Pastor Andre always talks about. Business.
Who's Pastor Andre?
A preacher at my church.
Oh, okay.
I'll go to Rivers, by the way. I do go to
I heard
church.
about Rivers.
It's amazing.
I think I've been to Rivers. Actually.
Plugging right now. Anyway, what?
I've been to Rivers. I enjoyed being at Rivers. Actually.
Yeah.
I went to Rivers one time and I enjoyed it. Yeah.
It's dope. For me, it's more the preaching is more for everyday use.
Yeah.
So it's not like space cadet.
Yeah, it's
cloudy.
It's for everyday use. I wake up today, I have a problem. How do I fix it? Type of
there's
thing.
some scripture to help you through that.
Exactly, and Oswell. I think my mind, my thinking, because I started going there from 2010, and Chilu actually, he's gonna introduce me to Rivers. By the way, he told me there's TVs on the floor. Okay, it's like there's TVs on the floor. I'm like, what? I need to go see these TVs on the floor.
Nah,
there's TVs
I don't want to go there. But when you got TVs on the floor in the church,
in the bathroom.
In the bathroom?
Yeah, because so that you don't miss the message.
Wow.
So I wanted to go see that. I was from a church anyway, but I just, Rivers, wow, this thing is legit. It's lit. Let's go. So I went there, one man, 2010, sat there, got hit hard with the message. I don't even remember what the message was.
Yeah.
I got hit by that. And then I just kept on going from there.
So it wasn't the TVs in the bathroom on the floor.
Yeah, that's the
the
bait.
draw.
That's the big
But the message is for real though.
Yeah.
No, the message is legit, so yeah, I agree.
It sounds like you got balance. It sounds to me like, so your spiritual side, you really feed that. Your passions and your hobbies, you feed that. You seem to be eating right. Mentally, you seem to be in the right place. How is that happening? Is that another freestyle that just happened for you in life?
I think it's a freestyle thing, but it's also age thing.
Age?
I think some people rise to grow older at a young age.
Yeah.
Responsibilities and whatever. I still don't have children. I'm 37.
You're still young. 37. You got a long way to go.
My own doing, just taking things slowly. But my life, I've always taken it at my own pace anyway. Because, my mom would always say, but people at your age, they're already, And I'm like, no, but life is all about all of us.
Yeah.
You do what you do the way you do it. I don't have to now gauge my life based on my neighbor or, my relatives or whatever. Everybody has their own journey in life. then they will all end up at the same place.
The grave. The grave or heaven? What is the same place?
Same
grave or
place
heaven?
with the body in the grave right there. Done.
Well, the body,
finished,
the body, sure. The body all
yeah.
ends up one
The
place.
spirit part, the spirit part, I don't know. But I know if you do good and you just keep doing good, man, hey, eventually, you'll reach some place where you belong.
At least you'll find peace.
You'll find
at the
peace.
end.
Exactly. And I believe in that as well. Sharing, empowering other people, because we're in this world for that. To help the next person who's trying to get somewhere as well. And I think society in America,
Of course.
they've made the world all about going to get that thing, the cash, and don't care who you step on, how you get there. And I'm like, why? Why? Why?
Consumerism,
Yeah.
capitalism.
As Africans, we don't know that.
No, that's not. We've never been those guys.
No.
You know what I find fascinating, Chilu? I was watching a documentary on Netflix called what was it called? Something about food being the new wealth or something.
Yeah.
On Netflix. Yeah, it's just like a hip hop documentary. But
I saw that. I saw it 2 weeks ago with Common. I think.
Yeah, exactly. With Common on there. I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, they were saying that basically health is the new wealth. So you had like a lot of these rappers and musicians and such busy talking about how money's cool and stuff. But what's the point if you're not healthy? And I was thinking to myself, as Africans, we all trying to get paid. We're all trying to floss on the gram. We're all trying to have bling and Bentleys.
Yeah.
And we're forgetting that the same guys who have got those things would rather have health. They'd rather have space. They'd rather grow their own food, which is something as Africans we've been doing for time.
We've always had. But, somebody came and told us it's not good enough. This way is good enough, and now we're all running that way while they taking what we had originally.
The real stuff.
But let's not go into that.
No, let's not. What I want to do before we wrap up is, because it's clear to me that your journey has been amazing and you've really grown and you've transformed and you've become this guy. What do you think this moment is teaching you? What do you think is the biggest lesson you're learning from this whole journey up until where you're at right now?
Sure.
That's a deep question.
That is such a heavy
but look forward to
question.
your answer.
It's rapid fire after this. They'll be easy.
I suppose it just brings it all together to say, Guti, I'm no one without you and everyone around me, Family, first of all, as well. Family is like, we need to cherish that and respect that and nurture that, because you live longer as well when you have family around you. So says a man who's single and living by himself most of the time. Well, I don't know if I'm...
Most of the time.
Most of the time, I'm all by myself, Well, I'm surrounded by people sometimes, work and whatever.
We're not going to get into that.
Yes. But it's all about family, sharing, building up. Like my goal, if I had to accomplish anything this year, next year, whatever, help somebody to be in a better place than what they were when they met me. Yeah.
I love that.
I don't need no money gain, whatever. As long as that guy can say, dude, thanks, man. I'll be like, sure. Boom. Done, Move on. Next person. Next situation. That's what it is. This whole situation of me from there to now. Yeah. Generosity, pretty much. Every day I wake up and I think that and I tell that to myself. I need to be generous. I need to be a world changer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, let's do this rapid fires real quick. Chilu, this is how we end our interviews.
Is it?
Okay. Fire a little statement at you. Whatever comes into your mind, just say it.
Okay.
I'll give you a couple of options.
Yeah.
You choose whichever one resonates with you.
I'll do the drum roll. You do the questions.
No, you do the questions. I'll do the. I always do the questions.
Rapid fire. Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
So it's me.
I've been talking to you.
All right. Okay, so rapid fire. So first of all,
Drum roll.
Yeah.
Don't
Sex.
take
It's gonna be so
Okay,
weird.
don't.
This is so weird coming from you.
Here we go. Sex or gym?
Gym. Gym.
We'll
how?
take your word for it.
Yes. What? No, gym, man.
Okay, Trump or Zuma?
Zuma.
Nah, see, this one you're gonna have to explain to me.
Yeah.
Why?
Less of the evil. That's it.
The less of the evils.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
That's it.
Sound or sight?
No, sound all day.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
an
that
easy
was
one.
that
That
was
was easy.
too easy.
I tried
too
to be
easy.
a camera guy, like take pictures and stuff in my garden. And I was like, it's too much work. I like sound. I like hearing things, you know.
Shout out for
Yeah.
saving your site, by the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's one that's pretty deep. Peace of mind or winning.
Peace of mind all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
that's about right.
That adds up for
By
what you've been saying.
peace of mind, you've won. By the time by having peace of mind, you've won. Whatever.
So it will translate to winning in any case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, wicked. Offie,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Because winning means you're winning against somebody. Like, no, it's not a competition.
So your problem is not with winning. Your problem is with somebody losing.
Yeah, why?
You don't want other people to lose.
No, unless we're playing football.
Then they must lose.
They must
That's
probably
the
lose.
only
They're
situation.
not good enough. But in life, come on, this air is out here free for everyone. Come, let's all just breathe it, you know?
I love that. I love it. Bro,
Yeah.
good luck with the business. I love the space. We'll be
Well,
here
man.
all the time. You know, we're going to see each
you
other
guys must
often.
record all
Sweet
these
spots
shows.
are home.
Yeah,
Sweet spots are home. And well done for changing your life, bro.
man.
That is, I mean, I don't need to tell you. You know, it feels great.
Thank you, bro.
You know, you look amazing. You're an example to everybody.
I'm
we're
just
glad
hoping
to
that,
have you here.
you know, the women will come running now because,
Trust me, listen, the women. Are you on Instagram showing six packs and stuff?
nah.
Then they'll definitely come running.
I'm not like
Then
that.
they'll definitely. If you're on
No.
Instagram showing
Hashtag.
six pack, they won't come. But if you're just doing you right now, like how you doing, yo, you be good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I ain't trying to be doing six packs on Instagram. You
No,
know?
don't do that.
But I am planning a massive photo shoot for myself
Do it.
at like Sun City, at the Valley of the Waves, you know?
Oh wow,
A
yeah.
young
Do it.
topless selfie situation.
Do it. You earned it.
But like, I'll be holding like one of those tubes things, you know? And
Yeah.
like, talking about the tube. Meanwhile, I'm trying to show people that I've been working out.
Humble brag, right?
Exactly.
Look at this tube.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because it's like, you know, those Instagram pictures of people where this girl's standing next to like an expensive car and like, my nails or whatever. I'm like, girl, but what's with
What's
the
with the
steering wheel and
situation
the
behind
Porsche
it?
sign on it or something, you know? I'm like, just tell us you bought a Porsche or whatever. I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
Don't tell me
If
about your
If
nails.
you don't manage to go Sun City, man, green screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make life easy.
Right? No, we'll go to Sun City. It's always my dream. Every year I have to go to Sun City.
Wicked.
One day though.
Thank you so much for joining us on Key Africas. Chilu, I'll see you next time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Res-
loving this thing. There's a lot more coming.
Yeah.
So I'm
Respect.
okay.
Wish I should give you a fist bump.
Wait.
And I'll take a fist bump.
Yeah, too. Yeah.
Alright,
Thanks, guys.
wicked.
Thanks for
Cheers.
having me here at my studio.
Floss at the end.
Yes,
Salute.
it is my studio. Damn it.